Hello everybody, Joshua back here again with another video, and I'm here with my official review for Better Call Saul Season 2, Episode 1, titled Switch. Now, of course, if you haven't seen this episode, please go check it out because this review may contain spoilers. But that being said, let's get into the official review of Season 2 premiere of Better Call Saul. Now, when I first saw Season 1, I was kind of disappointed in the sense of, like, this was not the Breaking Bad prequel that I really wanted. I felt like there was a lot more interesting characters that we could have got prequels in. Like, I would have loved to have seen a Gus Fring prequel. But at the end of the day, after fully watching Better Call Saul Season 1, it was a really well done, crafted season. It was a really cool spin-off show of Breaking Bad. It was very awesome, and I think Vince Gilligan is just a wonderful writer. I think he just knows how to write the living crap out of a TV show, and he's definitely crafted out an amazing, epic, little tiny niche universe of characters that he can just use at any time he feels, and it's really awesome to see that, and it's really also interesting to see the metamorphosis or the transformation of Jimmy McGill into Saul Goodman. And this season, and especially this episode, we're finally going to get the transformation of that character. Of course, the episode overall starts off with pretty much the same way that the first episode of last season starts off with. We get like an interesting black and white flash forward of real-time Saul Goodman. He's still the manager of a Cinnabon, which is hilarious. And of course, he writes down on a wall, spoilers, SG was here. Now, of course, I'm pretty sure authorities will never know what SG means. They probably won't even care, considering at this point in time, I'm pretty sure Walter White is dead. Of course, we don't know exactly what time period this takes place, but I'm pretty sure Walt is dead. So, yeah, it pretty much doesn't matter what the heck ever happened to his lawyer buddy, but at the same time, you just never know. So it's going to be really cool how we see these black and white flash forwards in the future. But I really enjoyed it. I think it was very funny, and it was well directed and well crafted of a little scenario. And of course, in flashback, we get to see Jimmy after the events of the last season. He really feels very much indifferent of his career, his personal life, and his relationship with his brother, and he really doesn't know where to go. He has an amazing opportunity with his new law firm to basically establish himself as an actual lawyer, and he doesn't really want to take it. He kind of just feels like the person that he was before was better. He had $1 million that he was fully capable of using at any time, and he could have stole and used with, of course, the help of Mike, but he didn't. So he kind of feels indifferent of this whole scenario in his life, and I really like that. Vince Gilligan is just, once again, he's just an awesome writer, and taking a character in a specific scenario that probably doesn't mean that much to a lot of other people, mean so much and make it feel so important, and that's the awesomeness of Vince's writing. And Bob Odenkirk kills it in this episode. He's such a great actor. We only got like the comedic styles of Bob Odenkirk when it came to Breaking Bad, with the exception of a few moments where he was kind of scared of Walter whenever he was intimidated. But when it comes to this series, he definitely has more room to spread his wings to really fly as a dramatic act, and it's really cool to see that. I think Bob Odenkirk really kills it in this episode, along with other actors. I mean, Jonathan Banks as Mike is always awesome. We didn't get to see a lot of him in this specific episode, but of course it's really cool still to see him continue to be a part of the show. And of course, the actress who plays freaking Kim, which is the relationship fully of, Jimmy, is also really great. The actress Rhea, I think that's how you say her name, is really awesome as well. I think they have amazing chemistry, and we get to see a lot of that in this episode premiere, which was really great. And majority of the episode is basically just Bob Odenkirk being Bob Odenkirk, killing it as a dramatic act, and of course fooling a whole bunch of people as Jimmy before he goes and takes on this new career in this new law firm, which is really interesting and cool. And also, if there's one thing to take from this episode that's awesome and pretty hilarious for Breaking Bad fans, especially the hardcore fans like myself, we got to see the character. I completely forget his name. I don't think he even has a name. But you know who I'm talking about. I think this happened like season 1, season 2, somewhere around there. The guy who had the earpiece, who was annoying Walter White so much that he blew up his car at the gas station. The really cocky douchebag in the suit. You remember that guy, because he's in this episode as a cameo, and it was really cool to see that character get fucked over not only by Walter White, but by Saul Goodman in a complete scam, if you will, to, scheme him into wasting so much money on tequila. It was so hilarious to watch that go down. You can tell that every single second that happens, something fucked up is going to happen to this character, and it does, and it's hilarious, and it's beautiful, and my god, that character, not even in Breaking Bad, he's destined to get fucked over. First he gets fucked over by Watt in Breaking Bad, and now in Better Call Saul, he's getting fucked over by Jimmy, and that's hilarious. But that being said and done, the episode does wrap up with Jimmy taking on this new opportunity, this career opportunity, and Mike, we get to see his little storyline progress as, the gun for hire kind of guy, and the specific storyline that kind of kicks off, which is also hilarious, with Tuco's cousin and what have you. Very, very hilarious stuff right there. I mean, for me personally, this was a funny, great episode. I don't want to get into too much details. I definitely don't want to spoil too much, but it was a funny, hilarious ride, and this show just kicks it up a notch every single time. I mean, I can't wait to see every episode of this season. Let me know what you personally think in the comment section below. But at that being said and done, final verdict for this episode is a solid 9 out of 10. It was a good, solid premiere episode. It's probably, at least in my personal opinion, the best premiere episode we've gotten after the last several TV shows we've got. I mean, for the last, week or so, we've gotten a lot of TV premieres. This was my favorite. Out of the other ones like Vinyl and Walking Dead that I have reviewed and are on my channel, this was my favorite. But let me know what you personally think in the comment section below. Let me know your personal thoughts on the show and how it's going to progress and how it's going to connect to, of course, Breaking Bad and where it's going to go forward from here. But with that being said and done, shameless plug time. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh12. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And this has been Josh12.